Narrator. The conflict between Iran and Israel is a complex and multifaceted issue that has evolved over decades, rooted in geopolitical, ideological, and regional dynamics. This script provides a factual overview of key events, starting from the origins of the conflict. Scene 1. Early relations, 1948 to 1979. Narrator. In 1948, the State of Israel was established following the United Nations Partition Plan for Palestine, which Iran opposed, voting against it in 1947 at the UN due to concerns about regional stability. Despite this, Iran became the second Muslim-majority country, after Turkey, to recognize Israel as a sovereign state in 1950. Under Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, Iran and Israel maintained cordial relations, driven by shared strategic interests, including countering Arab nationalist movements. The two nations cooperated in areas like trade, agriculture, and security, with Iran supplying oil to Israel. Scene 2. The 1979 Islamic Revolution. Narrator. The 1979 Islamic Revolution in Iran marked a turning point. The overthrow of the Shah and the establishment of the Islamic Republic under Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini shifted Iran's foreign policy. The new government severed diplomatic ties with Israel, viewing it as an illegitimate state and referring to it as the Little Satan, alongside the United States, the Great Satan. Iran began supporting Palestinian groups and opposing Israel's policies, particularly regarding the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Scene 3. The Shadow War, 1980s to 2000s. Narrator. In the 1980s, tensions grew as Iran supported groups like Hezbollah, a Lebanese Shia militia formed during Israel's 1982 invasion of Lebanon. Iran provided training, funding, and arms to Hezbollah, which engaged in attacks against Israeli forces during Israel's occupation of southern Lebanon until 2000. Meanwhile, Israel supported anti-Iranian groups, such as the People's Mujahedin of Iran, MEK. Covert operations, including alleged Israeli cyberattacks like the Stuxnet virus in 2010, targeted Iran's nuclear program, which Israel viewed as a potential threat. Iran, in turn, accused Israel of assassinating nuclear scientists between 2010 and 2012. Scene 4. Escalation through proxies, 2000s to 2020s. Narrator. The conflict remained largely indirect, conducted through proxies. Iran supported groups like Hamas in Gaza and Hezbollah in Lebanon, which engaged in periodic conflicts with Israel, notably during the 2006 Lebanon War, where Iranian Revolutionary Guard operatives were reportedly involved. Israel conducted airstrikes in Syria targeting Iranian-backed forces and infrastructure, particularly after the Syrian civil war began in 2011. Iran accused Israel of sabotaging its nuclear facilities, while Israel alleged Iran was behind attacks on its interests, such as drone strikes on Israeli-linked ships. Scene 5. Direct confrontations, 2023-2024. Narrator. The conflict escalated after the October 7, 2023, Hamas-led attack on Israel, which killed approximately 1,200 people and prompted a large-scale Israeli military response in Gaza. Iran, a backer of Hamas, expressed support for the attack but denied direct involvement. Israel intensified strikes against Iranian-linked targets in Syria and Lebanon, including the April 2024 airstrike on an Iranian consular building in Damascus, killing several Iranian officers. Iran retaliated with a direct attack on Israel on April 14, 2024, launching over 300 drones and missiles, most of which were intercepted. Israel responded with strikes on Iranian air defense systems. Scene 6. The 2025 War. Narrator. On June 13, 2025, Israel launched a major military operation, Operation Rising Lion, targeting Iran's nuclear facilities, missile sites, and senior military and scientific figures. The strikes followed a June 12, 2025, International Atomic Energy Agency resolution accusing Iran of violating nuclear non-proliferation obligations. Iran responded with missile and drone attacks on Israel, targeting military and civilian areas. The conflict, now in its early stages, has resulted in significant casualties, over 200 in Iran and at least 24 in Israel, according to reports. Both sides have continued exchanges of fire, with Israel targeting additional Iranian infrastructure, including energy facilities, and Iran launching retaliatory strikes. Scene 7. Current dynamics. Narrator. As of June 21, 2025, the conflict remains active, with no ceasefire in sight. Israel cites Iran's nuclear ambitions as an existential threat, while Iran accuses Israel of aggression and violating its sovereignty. The United States, a key ally of Israel, has provided military support, including air defense assistance, while urging de-escalation. Iran has warned against foreign intervention, threatening to target US, UK, and French assets. The conflict risks broader regional escalation, with potential impacts on global energy markets and stability in the Middle East. Narrator. The Iran-Israel conflict, rooted in decades of ideological and strategic rivalry, continues to evolve. Both nations face internal and external pressures as they navigate this volatile period. The international community watches closely, with calls for diplomacy to prevent further